Hi Spanish learners, and welcome to another episode of Spanish Academy TV, the channel that takes your Spanish to the next level. In today's video, we'll give you 10 of our best Spanish puns. These are great if you want to have a fun time at a dinner party, friend gathering, or any family-friendly event. But before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Again, like, subscribe, bell button. Easy. This way, you won't miss the best Spanish learning content on the web. Learning to tell new jokes is a lot of fun when you want to change things up a bit. If you learn these jokes, you will definitely surprise your friends the next time you talk to them in Spanish. Let's get started. All of these jokes we'll look at are puns. So, what is a pun? A pun is a fun way to learn a new language that allows you to grasp the cultural peculiarities that are hard to explain in a book or classroom. Here at Homeschool Spanish Academy, we strive to bring you a wide variety of fun and different ways to learn Spanish. According to the dictionary, a pun is a humorous use of a word or phrase that has several meanings or sounds like another word. They exist in most languages, and Spanish is no exception. This means that knowing puns shows you know different definitions and uses for a word. Hopefully, you'll learn some new vocabulary today as we go through each pun. We'll give you a translation for each joke, but as you may already know, jokes rarely translate into a different language. 1. The one about bees. This bee-related Spanish pun uses the double meaning of the word zumba. Zumbar is the verb that means to buzz. And it's also the exercise program that uses Latin rhythms to get you to move your behind. Ready? ¿Qué hace una abeja en el gimnasio? Zumba! What does a bee do in the gym? Zumba! Isn't this joke beautiful? You will surely be pulling your weight during comedy night with this one. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 2. When bread starts talking. The key to this pun is the phrase está hablando. These two words mean it's soft. However, if you say it quickly, it sounds like está hablando, which means it's talking. So, by skipping one little syllable, you can change the whole meaning of the next sentence. ¿Cómo haces para que un pan hable? Lo pones en agua toda la noche y a la mañana siguiente ya está hablando. How do you get bread to talk? Put it in water all night, and the next day it'll be soft. Soggy bread is no joke, but this one is a good head scratcher even for native speakers. Or should I say bread scratcher? No, that doesn't sound right. 3. The one with an angry bear. This one is a simple wordplay with the ending of the word furioso, as oso means bear in Spanish. ¿Cómo se llama un oso enojado? Furioso! What do you call an angry bear? Furious. El oso furioso y el oso cariñoso. Bear puns are easy and fun. This one is great to teach to kids. 4. House wine. I love this Spanish pun because it's a bit more complex than the previous ones. The key here is the word vino, which means wine, and it's also a conjugation of the verb venir, or to come. The waiter is actually asking if the customers would like some house wine, but the customer understands something completely different. Se acerca el mesero y pregunta, ¿vino de la casa? Pues claro, ¿de dónde más? A waiter approaches the table and asks, house wine? Of course, where else? I'm pretty sure the waiter just rolled their eyes, like I do when my dad tells me some of his jokes. But like a fine wine, these tend to get better the older you are. Are you enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want more content like this. It helps out the channel a lot. 5. About Noah's Ark. Animal puns are the best. They're an easy way to fish for some laughs and learn some great vocabulary too. Noah's Ark was full of animals, and so is the next pun. ¿Cuál fue el último animal en entrar al arca de Noé? El delfín. What was the last animal to enter Noah's Ark? The dolphin. This Spanish pun uses the sound of the word delfín, which means dolphin. But if we split it into del and fin, it also means at the end. So, the dolphin is the animal delfín, or at the end. 6. A sincere number. Number puns are great for beginners. A good one in English is, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. I love that joke. But I wonder if 6 ever called the number police. Is 7 still out and about? Anyways, let's look at a Spanish number pun. ¿Qué le dijo el número 1 al número 10? Si quieres ser como yo, tienes que ser sincero. What did number 1 say to number 10? If you want to be like me, you have to be sincere. In this Spanish pun, sincero means sincere. But once you separate the word into sincero, it means without 0. 7. About banks and benches. The word banco has a lot of meanings. Stool, bank, school of fish, deposit. It's like a gold mine for puns. Here's a nugget of the puns you can make with this word. Un banco le dice a otro que te preste dinero otra vez. ¿Acaso tengo cara de banco? One stool says to another one, lending you money again? Do I look like a bank? In this pun, banco has 2 meanings, stool and bank. So for a banco to ask if it looks like a bank, it's ironic. 8. The polite chemist. You have to be careful with chemistry jokes. You might not get the reaction you're looking for. Here's a good one for you. ¿Cómo se despiden dos químicos? Ha sido un placer. How do 2 chemists say goodbye? It's been a pleasure. Ácido, which means acid, sounds just like ácido, which means it's been. 9. About a tsunami. This one is also great for beginners. If you're a beginner and want to learn Spanish quickly, going beyond phrases like ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Take a free class with us at Homeschool Spanish Academy so you can learn Spanish with one of our certified Spanish teachers. Check out the description for more details. Let's head back to the pun at hand. ¿Qué dijo el surfista cuando vio venir el tsunami? Hola! What did the surfer say when he saw the tsunami approaching? Hello! This Spanish pun uses the same sound and different meaning of 2 words, hola and hola. Hola means hello, while hola means wave. 10. A classic. ¿Y tú qué tomas para estar mejor? Yo tomo distancia. What do you take to feel better? I distance myself. Mafalda is a classic comic in the Spanish-speaking world. Think of Calvin and Hobbes with a touch of Peanuts, and you'll get an idea of the kind of comic strips we're talking about. The pun comes from the double meaning of the word tomo, which is a conjugated form of the verb tomar. You can tomar a medicine, but also distance. And with that, you now have 10 puns under your belt to impress all your friends and embarrass your siblings at family dinners. Which one did you like the best? We love to learn new puns, so leave a comment with your favorite pun and we may feature it in our next pun video. If you are a beginner in Spanish, don't stress out. Just take it one step at a time. Download our free ebook called Weird and Wacky Spanish Stories for Beginners, which is totally free and really fun to read. I'm leaving a link for you in the description below. And lastly, don't forget to take your free class with one of our friendly native Spanish-speaking teachers. Just go to www.spanish.academy academy/free-class. Thanks for watching and see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe to our channel for all Spanish learning updates. Hasta pronto!